Welcome to the Panther Pause, your source for literacy professional development in 3 minutes or less. When I say disciplinary literacy, maybe it conjures up ideas of your content area reading or content area literacy course that was required to get your teaching license. However, it is not either of these things. It was actually developed not so long ago, about 10 to 15 years ago, by different scholars who wanted a new approach to think about adolescent literacy. In particular, they noticed that if someone like me were to post an interesting article to their Twitter feed, then my diverse expert friends would read it with different sets of eyes. They would think about that same article differently. So, for example, if this were the article I posted, my historian friend would notice right away that it is an opinion piece and therefore look for the claim that the authors make. They would think about the potential biases of the article, its authors, and they might even think about the source it was coming from. Does the information need to be corroborated, or is this a reliable source? Whereas my friend who is a math expert, such as an accountant, might look at the numbers immediately within the article. They might even take all of these statistics to create a bar graph to see if it makes sense or if there is some sort of standard of error at play. My friend who's a photographer would immediately notice this video and think about the way that the creator of the video translated words and ideas into images and colors. They might point out the beautiful contrast between black, white, and red, or the beautiful simplicity of the symmetrical design down below. Each of these experts is not just an expert in content. They actually read, write, listen, speak, view, and think about text in very different ways. That's why this is no longer content area reading or content area literacy, because content assumes that these people are masters simply of information. No, they are masters of their discipline. So not only of content, but also of the specialized literacies that it takes to read the text within their discipline, but also to produce the text within their discipline. So disciplines inform the way that literacies are enacted. A scientist listens to a lecture very differently compared to a musician. And literacies also help create disciplines. For example, if all of the scientists start writing lab reports in a very specific way, well, that's going to shape the future of the discipline and how it's taught in schools. So the discipline creates the literacies, and the literacies create the discipline. This impacts our teaching. No longer can we assume that teaching reading and writing and specialized literacies are the jobs of the English and reading teachers, because every teacher needs to apprentice students into the specialized literacies of their discipline, all of which are different topics we'll explore throughout the school year. Thanks for pausing.